Hi everyone, my name's Foxxie and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Mech Magic server. Long time no see everybody, it's been such a long time. I had some mic problems and I've only just been able to buy a new one, so basically I haven't really been able to record anything for weeks and weeks and weeks, but it's so good to be back. And if anybody's joining me for the first time, hi, welcome, thanks for watching. Sort of, I can't even say from where we left off because so much has happened since. We did a big collaboration as a group quite a number of weeks ago. For those that don't know, this is actually quite a big collaboration between several YouTubers, so I'll link them in the description. Check them out, awesome. And they're all doing something totally different with this pack as well, so it's really cool to watch everyone. Anyway, we went on a big adventure. We had to move from the village we were previously, and we found this mesa biome. And we went to the Twilight Forest. We did all kinds of cool stuff. Again, the other guys' videos that cover it. Unfortunately, my footage corrupted entirely. It was completely unsalvageable. But we ended up here, and as you can see, I've been spending a bit of time off camera building and things. I do believe that's SeathreepeeO and D4's house over there. A bit of lag. And we have, I don't know if anybody else actually lives around here. There's buildings about. I've not really explored that. This is my little house that I've been building. It's eventually going to be a couple of stories higher than it is at the moment, but this was just the start. There's not really much going on in here, just your standard. It's a little bit of a smelting area. Oh, this is where I keep my books because I don't have bookshelves yet. These are all the different things that are all the parts of the different mod packs, so I do need to read them a bit more. I still haven't fully unpacked. I have boxes and boxes of stuff. I don't even know what half of it is. I've picked it up on my journeys at some point. Oh, I have sorted my gems because they're precious. Silver's wrote hi Silv. I'm assuming it was you. Oh, actually it might have been Shinx because he did mention dropping me some diamonds off, so whoever it was, thank you very much. I've had a real struggle finding them. It took me 4 hours of strip mining earlier and I found 4. Oh, it's getting to be night time. I might actually just have a sleep. I think I'm alone on the server at the moment. This is my little cloud friend that Shinxie gave me. I've renamed her Cadence the Cloud, and there's one special person out there that's hopefully watching that might mean something to. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Cadence, who is apparently enjoyed my previous videos. I'm back. I hope you enjoy that, and yeah, your little namesake now lives in my house on Mech Magic, and it throws out love hearts every now and then. I'm just going to grab a quick sleep. And then what I want to do today is head off in the direction, I don't even know which direction, this way. As you can see, I have some waypoints set up. I've made the decision that having looked through the many different mod packs, and with a lot of advice from the other guys, because I admittedly was totally lost, that I'm going to go a different route. If you check out Sylv and Titan and Shinx's videos, I think they're going more for the mech side. Silver particularly interesting, completely overwhelming. And I do believe C3PO and D4 are doing more sort of evil craft, I think. So I'm a good witch, and I'm going to random snow. I'm going to focus more on some of the more sort of magic side of things. So I'm hopefully going to be looking at Botania and Roots, and possibly, I can't remember what the other one was now, but there's a couple of more magic kind of, sort of more earthy based ones, and I think that fits me quite well. And it also lets you guys, if you're watching across all of us, lets you see something hopefully a little bit different as well. So I'm just going to head off in this direction to find a thatched hut, which is part of the Roots pack. And as you can see, it says there thatched hut. When I get there, there's some things there. I haven't really looked at it massively because I wanted to save it for video. And we can get started with the Roots mod, which is quite a lot of things to do with planting certain plants to give you special buffs, and you can also craft some cool magic staffs and things like that that have all these cool different properties. And then I haven't really again looked into Botania too much. I decided to start with roots because it quite frankly was the most easy one to wrap my head around. I don't really use mods generally, so this is something new. And then as I say, there's lots of other things. I have used a bit of sort of silent gems, a little, in that I've crafted with the gems from it. You can have lots of different sort of pickaxes and things, and I'll probably look into that a little bit more as well. And for those of you that were watching my previous my Lucky Blocks, my solo videos, unfortunately that is going to be indefinitely discontinued. There was massive issues with some of the mods all interacting and not being very friendly with each other, and I'm just trying to avoid this dog over here because they usually kill me. And yeah, so basically I did have a backup, but even the backup was not the mods were not just playing nicely together. So I have got a new series coming out, but I haven't decided when that is yet. But if you follow me on Twitter, obviously there'll be updates there, and hopefully that'll be out not in the not too distant future. But to be honest with you, I think it'd be quite nice to play a bit of catch up on Mech Magic for now, because I think the other guys are all up to sort of 20 something episodes, and I'm here with, I don't even know, what have I got, about maybe 2 or 3. I've actually lost count. I just need to get over to this hut. It's not too far now, and then we can see what this is all about. If there's anything else, incidentally, if you're familiar with Mech Magic as a mod pack, and there's anything you'd like to actually see me sort of cover in this, then pop me a comment down below, and I'll see what I can do, because like I say, I've had quite a bit of a struggle with what I'm actually going to do with the mod pack. There's so much, it's completely overwhelming. So we find this little thatch hut, and in it, assuming nobody's been and taken everything by now, was a couple of chests and a plant pot, and I believe that's a mortar there. So we get some wooden tools. I don't think I really need them. We'll take the flowers, because I know that you use the flowers and things. Oh, I've got a pestle as well, that saved me making that. And I need to have a little look at the book. Oh, acacia saplings. I don't think I have any acacia wood yet. And this is what I'm looking for: a book of herb lore and also a book of spellcraft. These will tell me what I can do in the mod pack. I'm going to steal the mortar. Can I have that, please? We'll have the plant pot as well. Why not? So within this tome is contained the ancient art of herb lore. It bears a listing of the great mystical herbs, their properties, and a description of their synthesis under the moonlight. I've had a little look at this, at some of the videos of people have used the roots. It's actually Roots 2 mod, and it's actually pretty cool. I have to go and find some standing stones. That's where a lot of the magic takes place. So hopefully I can find that off camera, because otherwise it would be pretty boring just me walking around just not really doing anything. And there's just all the things that you can actually, I think these are just standard things that you can make, aubergines and things. Oh, it tells me all about it. I'm not going to read that now, because you don't need to sit there while I read it. I've got the book, and that's what's important. Is there anything else going on around here? There is the Botania mod as well. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop recording, and I will see you when I get back to my house, and we can cover a bit more there. Okay, so I am back, and I have my mortar in hand. It was actually quite lucky. I managed to find a waystone, which I didn't know was there, so that was pretty cool. It comes back to my house. I did have this one here, but when I was coming back, I actually noticed there was one in the Savannah village right next to where I was stood. It's probably going to crash now. There we go. Yeah, and it was just literally right there, so I've just activated his all the vampire hunters. I've activated that, so actually now I can just, for a level, go home and also scoot over there, so that's pretty cool. So I am going to put down on there, and the other thing I wanted to make was, I've been making pickaxes, was the Botania, Lexica Botania. How do we make that? Was that just a, do they have to be a particular type of sapling? Miners tree, sorting tree. These all come from, oh no, it said oak and spruce. Right, cool, cool, cool. So a book and a sapling. Let's see if we can make this and see what this is about. I have a book and I have a lot of saplings, so let's just see. It was there. She's an oak one. And we have the Lexica Botania, hold shift. 354th edition, contains one school of knowledge. So cool. We can look at that as well. Welcome to Botania. I congratulate you on the fine choice of strapping a sapling and book together, or just finding this tome in a chest, whichever applies. You can navigate this book using the arrows at the bottom of this page, blah 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 blah. Cool. Again, this is one I'll probably have a little look at, so obviously not on camera. I'm not going to sit and read the whole thing. And there was astral sorcery. This was the other one that I was going to look at. So what I want to ask you guys, I won't keep you too much longer. I'm watching the recording clock and I can see it's ticking. If now we've got a bit of a plan, I'm looking at sort of roots and Botania and astral sorcery. If there's anything within that that you know of, because I am completely clueless, feel free to pop me a comment below, and with hints or ideas of what I can actually do with it. I will obviously be looking into that myself as well. A like would be appreciated if you've enjoyed the video, and obviously if you subscribe then you will be notified when I release the others. Hopefully there'll be plenty more to come now I've got my mic set back up. So I'm going to leave it there anyway. It's nice to be back. I have a lot of reading to do, and I'm hoping to release probably one video a week for now, see how that goes. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.